Vera, can you sign vouchers for me, you and Kendall?
He said, you got it? Yeah, Mr. Glasswood, the hip is coming along pretty good. My hip.
Really great.
Yep.
So now we can say hip hooray.
It's coming, it's coming.
You got jokes tonight.
Meeting of the Mayor and Council of Borough of Gardens held on December 8th, 2020. I call this meeting to order and declare a quorum present. We have the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May be seated. This meeting has been advertised in one newspaper, the Daily Record, in compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Attendance?
Councilwoman Cheatham. Here. Councilman Glass.
Here.
Councilwoman Hedgepath.
Here.
Councilwoman White.
Here.
Councilman Lorenzo. Councilwoman Garcia Montez. Second.
All in favor?
Transportation, we were awarded to receive funding for 2021 for the work on Jefferson, Coolidge, and Monroe Avenue in the amount of $120,000. Along with that, Councilwoman Montez asked about sidewalks on Monroe coming into Victory Gardens at the top of the hill. I asked Leon about it. He said the only thing that's in this grant is curbing as needed, milling and paving the streets, and an inlet at Coolidge and Franklin Road. Sidewalks, we are asking for in our community development application when that goes in. And usually, Councilwoman Montez is asking how many COVID cases we have. And as of December 7th, yesterday, we have 100 cases and we have one more death, so it's a total of 3. And the other thing I just wanted to mention was we were talking about the stormwater ordinance last time. I went back and looked it up, and the last one we did was in 2012. So that's it. That was who tested negative.
Okay, I'd like a motion to
Lot 8 and apply to the 4th quarter, and she's Karen is that I believe is
6, lot 8 for the roll call. Okay,
yes.
next is the resolution for overpayment tax. I need a motion to repay an overpayment of taxes on block 10, lot 1.29, in the amount of $1,095.61.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White? And we only,
Now, then at the 6th, we received one bid, which was received at 3:40 p.m., the only one. I shall now open the sealed envelope.
Okay.
This is really the sealed envelope. Now, let's see. Okay. I see here a bid bond, which meets the specs that I drew up. And I see the various supplemental documents which I have not had time to review. And I will now go to the amount of monies was for a 5-year contract. Let's see. There it is. It's a total for 5 years of $794,000.
Divide that by 5. Yeah, I know.
I have to study this, but it's the only bid that we have
Right now, for
for $794,000. The convening board, the one did break it down for year one, but it's a 5-year bid. It's $120,600, which is about,
Year 1.
then it's 126 and 127.
do you have what it was, Joe?
Well, what I did was, real quick, while
Enough, right?
Mr. Funchess was speaking, I took the 794,000, which would be 13,233 a month, which represents a 21% increase over what we're paying right now.
Wow.
Because our bill from Mr. Benetti is right on the bills list at 10,933. So that $2,300 a month increase is a 21% increase over what we're currently paying. Now, if it's staggered in terms of years, I have to take a look at what's the first year?
134, or 120,600.
120,600
Mm-hmm.
divided by 12. That's actually less than we're paying now. That's 10,050 a month.
It's 10,500.
120,600.
Yeah, but then he has recyclables here, 34,600.
Okay, then, yeah, I'm gonna have to read the whole thing now, pull out all the figures he's got in different places. You said 120, so 120,600 plus how much for recycling?
34,600.
34,600. All right, that's 155,200 divided by 12. And that is a $2,000 a month increase. That's 12,930.
The only bid we got. We don't have to make that decision, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna hold that then, right?
Yeah, so you'll look it over and
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah, I'll take a copy and dive in for, if there's any other costs buried in there.
Next, a new business that which was not on our list. Is there a resolution to cancel current appropriation balances pursuant to NJSA 48.4.6 of
Whereas the following 2020 current fund budget appropriation balances remain unexpended from capital improvement fund tensions. Now therefore be it resolved by the governing body of the borough of District Gardens that the above listed unexpended balances of the current fund be canceled. And Joe can,
Let me explain what I'm doing there. As a result of the pandemic, we're seeing a revenue shortfall in a couple of areas. Noticeably, our court fines are way down over last year, and our construction revenue is down over last year. What I am trying to prevent by canceling this appropriation is us ending up with an operating deficit in the current fund for the current year, which we have to raise in taxes next year. I'd rather not add to next year's tax burden. If I can pass a resolution today, when I got 10,000 out of this year's budget, that makes that a non-issue. I've chosen to reduce the amount of money going into the capital improvement fund because we are in good shape over in capital. But lapses back to fund balance at the end of next year. It's a good pick. With no pain attached to it. It's very, it's the low-hanging fruit, if you will. Solution that we don't end up in the deficit. This is the first year that construction's underperformed. So, obviously, after everything that's gone on, it's just the best work being done. We'll take a look at that when we get ready to prepare for the 21 budget and give it to the council tonight. The other thing that I'm throwing out there for discussion and consideration, back over the spring, we had tabled our conversation on the sewer rate increase. I think it's time, after the first of the year, more revenue, no real control of what's going on in construction. State aid is a fixed number. Usually with the revenue. And it really leaves us with taxes. Sewer ordinance has not been touched in 20-odd years. If we had done the sewer rate ordinance at potential of an operating deficit for the current year. So, these are some very good reasons for 2021. Okay. More than welcome to have, we'll bring more facts and figures to the budget committee meetings, so get ready to have those meetings. I just want to put it on everybody's radar. During the budget sessions for next, after the reopening.
I apologize, I can.
You want me to come closer?
yeah.
Microphone.
Yeah, I can't hear either, Joe.
No?
Bring the phone
I think some
over.
more important things.
Bring the phone over, and you can explain the appropriation.
All right, how much did you guys hear?
I heard something about the capital improvement, was I wrong on that?
No, you heard correctly. What I want to do is lower the current year appropriation into the capital improvement fund and cancel that balance back to operations. We've got a couple of revenues that are not performing well as a result of the pandemic. Our court revenue is way down and our construction revenue is way down. I'd like to cancel that appropriation to help make up that revenue shortfall. Okay? If I don't do that and we end up with an operating deficit, that operating deficit has to be raised in next year's budget. I would rather not have to raise taxes next year to cover a deficit that I can fix now with resolution.
Correct.
Okay? Tara, are you good with that? Does that make sense to you?
I hear you, yeah. Our contractors and stuff, we can not have them raise their prices for next year because of COVID.
You mean the individual contractors dealing with residents of the borough?
Yeah, he's talking about professional services, right, Jim?
Yeah, professional services, attorney, we got all.
Well, that's a budget, that's a budget.
The Board of Health is asking for extra $400. Should we even consider that or wait till the budget meeting?
I think we should have
already
it.
did it.
Are you kidding me? You're worried about.
Laura, did you have any more questions?
Tara?
No.
We have very few revenues in the borough that we actually have any control over. Our state aid is a fixed number. It has to be regenerated. It's part of the ongoing operations of the town. One of the few areas we have control over the tax rate, which we're trying to not go nuts on, and the sewer rate. Okay? We don't have this year's RVRSA rates yet, but last year's hike was 27%. We haven't touched the sewer rates in 20-odd years, and it's time. We need to have that conversation after the first.
Right.
Okay, again, nothing's being introduced or to be voted on tonight. I just want to put it on everyone's radar. That it's an important conversation that needs to happen as we move into budget for next season. Okay?
Yes.
Tara, okay?
I heard you a lot better.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Okay, great, thank you guys.
Looking out, there's a motion on that resolution.
Okay, I need a motion on the resolution to cancel current appropriation balances pursuant to NJSA 40A-4-60.
Full motion. Second.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Yes.
Hold on.
Jim, I don't have the exact figure in front of me for what's in the capital improvement fund, but it's over a couple $100,000. And what I'm doing is lowering the appropriation for the current year from, I believe, 30 down to 20. So we will still be putting money into the capital improvement fund again this year. We just won't be able to be as generous as we had originally hoped.
Right now, I don't think we need any new vehicles for streets and roads.
No,
so
we
we're
don't,
good
we're
there.
not.
Correct. Okay?
Okay. That's it for new business, right? Old business? Assessor position,
Yeah,
county signing off on books resumes to administration committee.
yeah, I, spoke with, Bill Kersey. He's the person in charge of the county tax board. He's the administrator. He came in to look at Mark's stuff. He said everything was okay with that, and the county will sign off on the paperwork, on the books. And I did give resumes, for the two people that we have received resumes from for the assessor position to the administration committee and the mayor. So they will have to get together and start interviewing them and getting somebody appointed.
That's it.
That was it. Okay, next, resolution for Board of Health contract with Rockaway Township.
Yeah, we did that, well, we approved the contract and everything at the last meeting, and the attorney did up a resolution for that everybody has a copy of. It's a resolution of the Borough of Victory Gardens for the period of January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2025. And we've already signed off on the contract and approved it, but that's the resolution to go with it.
Okay, do we need a motion?
Yes.
Okay, I need a motion for the resolution of the Borough of Victory Gardens authorizing the borough to renew a professional public health services agreement with the Township of Rockaway for the period of January 1st through 2025. I need a motion.
So motion. Second.
Second. Okay, roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hitchcock?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Okay, oh, and you already discussed discussion over sewer fee update, right? Joe, okay, fine. Okay. No other business?
No.
Okay, I need a motion to open the meeting to the public.
So motion by the meeting, so second. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 4, Dover's great, and it's based on population.
Mm-hmm.
That's our ranking right now, which is not good.
Well, you know why it's not good, because everybody from Dover comes to VG.
Move on.
Huh? Yes, they
Really
do.
don't.
Well, you ride around the garden sometime, you'll see.
Everybody from Dover up here, they stay out of here.
There are tons of people up here from Dover up here.
In regards to the garbage contract, what was the part about recycling? Our guys do the recycling. Why would that be included with
We
the...
have dumpsters that belong to Ruben Eddy where our guys collect, pick it up from curbside, but dump it in
And
the,
they're charging you 34,000, or they want to charge you 34 just for that? I mean, that seems a little
That's
ridiculous.
it.
That's for the year, and don't forget, he's gotta haul it somewhere and get rid of it.
That's right.
It's
I
probably-
realize that, I realize that.
And he's gotta pay for it, that's every town, not just us.
So that seems a little, for that kind of money, they should be picking it all up from the borough.
Yeah, they were stuck with the bid.
Huh?
Mhm.
We're stuck with the bid. Once the
I
bid
thought that
comes
was
in, they never
separate,
negotiate.
because, the garbage contract was separate from recycling.
No, it's all
I thought they were
together.
separated. I'll just put over in for a copy. In regards to the, sidewalks you were talking about before, since we have over 100 grand in capital, why can't we, use that for putting sidewalks in? When we decide to do the drainage,
Why-
the road.
Joe,
why
you
should we
wanna-
do that if, we can get a grant to do it? Why should we take the
Because
money out of our budget?
Because I think you had told me that, sidewalks are never in a grant, they don't usually do that in a grant.
We've done sidewalks before with a grant.
Because all the ones you repaired, you came out of the borough, funds.
No, Leon says we can do it.
Okay. All right, is that what's gonna be included with that 120?
No, that's what I said, the 120 was just for whatever I mentioned, that you
Yeah.
weren't paying attention.
Yeah, it was.
You said just
You didn't say
curbing
something
as
about
necessary.
Curbing as needed, mill and paved streets,
Mhm.
inlet at Coolidge and Franklin.
Okay. All right. And what are we doing in, going back, to COVID? What is the borough doing? What's our plan here? Other towns are doing quite a bit. What is our plan here?
What are other towns doing, Jim?
What are we doing? Nothing?
We do exactly what the Board of Health tells us we should do.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly it.
Okay. All right. Other towns, mayor and councils take it upon themselves to
Well,
do more proactive
you-
stuff.
you-
I don't want to debate it with
Yeah,
you.
and I don't even want to hear what the other
Because I
towns
haven't
do.
seen anything going on in this town,
Mhm.
and there's no plan to do anything.
Where do you want to hand it out, Jim, at the park?
I want to come to your house and pick it up.
We can do that too, yeah.
what's the status of the whole school building thing for the busing? Haven't heard an update, and we're not gonna have another meeting for the rest of this year.
I haven't received a response.
It's been ongoing for a while. It seems a little ironic that an attorney won't call an attorney and discuss something. I
I
mean,
wrote a letter to them asking them to contact me. They're ducking the issue, I don't know why.
but we keep paying for something we're not getting.
Well, we have a contract.
I mean, can't we withhold the funds for the busing part? I mean,
It doesn't come divided.
well,
It
I
doesn't
think you
come,
said you were gonna check into that to see the breakdown.
yeah, but they haven't given me anything.
You know how screwed up, well,
Move on.
excuse me, misunderstanding that Dover is, you know that.
Yeah, well, it seems like they want their money, but they don't wanna give us information that we're rightfully entitled to. That seems a little odd to me.
Well, if the council will authorize me to notify the Commissioner of Education, I can do that.
Yeah, because I guarantee you, the first time you say, well, since you won't give us the information, we're gonna estimate what it is, and we'll withhold it and put it into a special little fund until you decide to get back to us. I mean, what's fair is fair. I mean, all we do is keep paying and paying right on time. Every
Yeah.
month I see the bill in the voucher list.
And they don't get back to
Well,
us.
maybe you need to start putting your foot down and put some muscle behind it and say, we'll withhold that portion of the funds. Guarantee you they'll call you. I don't know if that's legal, but that's for your attorney to
Right.
decide.
So that's probably
Thank
good
you.
if you write a letter to the Commissioner of Education.
I thought you were gonna ask about Anslin and Dinsley. Yeah, I didn't get that.
I'd like a motion to close the meeting to the public.
Well, I'd like a motion, I'd like a motion authorizing me to proceed along these lines. No, what I want authorization to follow through on this and take whatever steps are necessary to effect either collection or a satisfactory response from them as to what is happening with the money. Back.
So motion.
Okay, roll call.
Councilwoman Chino?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilwoman White?
Okay, okay, now I need a motion to close this portion of the meeting to the public.
So motion to close this meeting to the public.
Second.
All in favor? And I'd like a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Everybody have a happy new year, happy holidays, happy new year, and a prosperous one.
Thank you, sir.
No. Did you go battling?
Thank you, Mr. Glass. All right. Happy holidays,
Good job.
happy holidays to you and the missus.
We have
Okay, take care, man, I'll see you
a
around,
lot
okay?
of
I'll see you around. Take care. Oh, hey, Mr. Glass.
I like to regenerate.
Oh, yeah, my God, finally let